getting anywhere anyway. Why should I stay today? Well, hey, well, damn, that's what she said. You won't stop me anymore. I'll decide what's behind that door, you sure? Well, damn, that's what she said. It might take you a little more time to decide who you really love. It might take you the rest of your life. Yeah, when the world chokes you, we all love you. You're gonna pull through, just go through it. When the day falls down, you're drowning in the sound. Don't fool around, just go through it. Yeah, yeah, it's right there for you. Take it from the mountains to the valleys, and I promise that you'll still be mine. So change and burn down these walls, infernal and holding home. Oh yeah. When the world chokes you, we all love you. You're gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 Pinball Tournament at Auroa School.
There we are, Mr. Bloor, the Motocross Madness Pinball Tournament, the 2022, the 5th year of competition. We're live streaming again this year, so we're living on the edge for this competition. We have our first round of competitors coming up shortly. A new table again this year. We have 4 years of past grand champions. Mr. Bloor, you can obviously remember some of the people who've starred in the past.
That's right. Who can forget Perseus, the guy that kicked it all off with the 80s music meltdown and that famous carrot. Of course, 2019, Cassie Gearlings took out our top prize with the Forgotten Lab pinball.
We had 2020 Grand Champion Ben McQuaig on the Fast and Furious table, and of course last year, and our defending champion who has qualified again this year, Kiara with the winner, and there's the face from last year that says, "I'm the champion," and she's looking to do something never done before in the history of this competition, defend her title and win again. Now also, Mr. Bloor, this year we've got some fantastic new things, some little bit things, but do you want to just talk us through the table?
Yes, it's very exciting. There is lots of new things happening, so make sure you stay with our stream all day today, all the way to the finals at 2. The table that we're playing with today is called Motocross Madness, made by the Auroa School's Pinball Punters. Now, the basic table rules, just for those watching, are you hit targets 3 times. So you'll see the 3 green lights there. That's a target. That's Lockie's spot. It's been hit 3 times, and then you have to get into the pit stop, and that will start a mode to get jackpots.
Fantastic. And we've also got spot prizes throughout the day, and Mr. Bloor will start with our first spot prize now. Now, the way the spot prizes are going to work today, it'll be the first person to email Mr. Webb at Mr. Webb's school email address, and the first person to do that with the correct answer related to the pinball table and to the pinball competitions will receive the first spot prize. So the first question, Mr. Bloor.
All right, exciting.
And it's got to be emailed to M for Mr. Webb, W-E-B-B, at auroa.school.nz. The first correct email to Mr. Webb's email address, who are the pinball punters who built this table. Now, if you don't know who they are, obviously we have videos and we have footage around, but we want the names of the 4 pinball punters who built the table. Actually, there's kind of 5, so maybe Mr. Bloor, 5's probably correct. There was that mystery 5th person.
Mystery 5th person.
Right, so we want the 5 pinball punters. First email to Mr. Webb wins that first prize, which actually is a big bag of lollies.
Woohoo! Sounds great. Now, we will get that email address up on the screen in our next competition, but obviously we're talking about this competition, and this is pool.
It's Pool A, Mr. Bloor.
Pool A!
We've got 4 fantastic competitors. We've got 4 first-time fantastic competitors who are going through. The first competitor we have is Will Harvey. Nickname is Willy Boy. Favourite TV show, Country Calendar. Favourite food he's eaten is Wheat Bix. And famous person other than Mr. Bloor you've met, and when did you meet them? Someone called Geordie and Bodie Barrett at the Pihama Cricket Club, Mr. Bloor.
Interesting. Wonder who they are. Well, I hope he's eating his Wheat Bix today because he's going to need it. Next up, who's this chap, Mr. Webb?
The next competitor we have is Calayden from Room 1. He is looking to do a very, very good job with the pinball. He met, the most famous person he's met is Mad Mike from the Speedway when he was there. So I'm not quite sure who Mad Mike is, but he sounds like an interesting fellow. One of the other questions we asked the competitors this year, if you were stuck on the moon, what's one thing he would take with him? He would take water, Mr. Bloor.
Oh, nice. Good on you, Calayden. Great to have you in the comp.
And Calayden would like to shout out to his mum and dad who are watching.
Oh, shout out. All right. And our third competitor, well known around the pinball circles and also a table high scorer this year, Mr. Webb.
Yes, this is the student with the highest score currently at the moment. Alex Webb. His nickname is his nickname he's known by is Llama Farmer Joe. And Mr. Bloor, he'd like you to say Llama Farmer Joe 5 times quickly.
Llama Farmer Joe, Llama Farmer Joe, Llama Farmer Joe, Llama Farmer Joe, Llama Farmer Joe.
That's absolutely faultless. Absolutely faultless. He'd like to send a shout out to his friend Greer for being a good friend. If he was stuck on the moon, one thing he would take with him is oxygen, Mr.
Oh, good thinking.
And-
Smart thinking.
And perhaps just one more thing. His favourite singer and song. His favourite song is the Ghostbusters song from the original movie, 1984, which of course Mr. Bloor was sung
Classic.
by
Billy T. Williams. Oh, no.
Ray Parker Jr. was the correct answer.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure who Billy T. Williams is, but I think you might mean Billy D. Williams,
Billy
who
D.
is
Williams.
Lando Calrissian in Star Wars. That's all right. We carry on.
Sorry.
Milton's here. We need
Empire Strikes Back. All right, Milton, tell us about him.
his nickname is Ratbag. The most famous person he's met is himself. His favourite TV show is The Simpsons.
Oh,
He would like to send a shout out to Mum and Luke, or Mum and Luke, I think. And his favourite food that he's eaten is pasta, and he likes eating sweets. Now, if he's eating sweets, he's probably going to be listening today for some of those questions to do with the pinball. There we go, Mr. Bloor. There's the live
that's
feed.
great. There they are. They're in the dark. All right, we'll talk you through the cameras. On the left side there, of course, is our play field. Keep an eye on that and keep an eye on the ball. Of course, we don't want to lose the ball down the middle because it's game over. And keep an eye also on the flashing lights. That's what most of the students should be aiming for. Up the top right corner, you will see the 4 scores, and also that little screen down the bottom will give you a few hints on what's happening at times. So keep your eye on that. And of course, the bottom screen on the right is our competitors. So we're just going to come out quickly. What's your name, sir?
Alex Webb.
Alex, welcome to the pinball competition. Actually, we'll just get you to stand up here so we can see you a bit better. And any shout-outs you have?
Not really.
Not really, that's okay. Let's get our next person up. Come on over here, mate. What's your name?
Will Harvey.
Will, who's watching, supporting you today?
My mum, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, shout out to Mama.
Yep.
And what sort of breakfast did you have? Was it Wheat Bix or something a little different for the competition?
I had Wheat Bix.
Wheat Bix, congratulations. All right, next person, thank you. Come on up, mate. What's your name?
Calayden.
Calayden, how long have you been playing pinball, buddy?
Just this year.
Well, this year, you're in the semi-finals. Any thoughts on your other competitors? Who's the ones to watch out for?
Alex.
Alex, all right, they're saying Alex. Thank you. And any shout-outs, mate? Sorry.
No.
It's all right. It's all right. That's all right. Welcome. All right, last person, come on up. What's your name, sir?
Milton.
Milton. And any strategies going into the competition for you? What are you aiming for?
Not sure.
Not sure, just going to play it how it goes. Anyone you want to do a shout out to?
Mum.
Mama, all right. You want to give her a wave? Hopefully she's watching there. There you go, Mum. Something for everyone today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get started, Mr. Webb.
Yes, we are. Now, we've already had 2 entries into the first spot prize. Unfortunately, both those entries, Mr. Bloor, are incorrect. There is 1 person missing. They've got 4 of the pinball punters, but they are missing the 5th pinball punter. So if you're someone who's already emailed your answer in, you need to add the 5th person who's on the table. And Mr. Bloor, we're about to start, and here we go.
All right, I can see a close-up. Oh, he's blocking out the camera. He's not sure he wants to be filmed. Fair enough. All right, concentrate on the table. This is Will. Here he goes. The first thing he has to do, of course, is hold the hold the plunger down and try and stop it on go.
He will, looking for that bonus point there. He did.
Oh.
A million skill shot off the start. There we are. The 2022 pinball finals are underway, or semi-finals are underway. There's that play on the left-hand side, Mr. Bloor.
Oh, yes, he's up to almost 3 million already, going well. There you go. A little Lockie's spot is lit. One light on there.
Yes, that's right. And as we've said, Mr. Bloor, he's going to be aiming for 3 to then light the mode and switch the mode for the bonus points. We nearly hit. Now, he's had those balls go off the side, but we've had the reset come in. There we go, up the middle, off to the right.
All right, the pit stop is now open. If he can get it in the pit stop, he will start his first mode.
And he's got, I think, the pit stop mode is...
crikey.
There we go. He's nearly
close.
going. You can see those lights that are flashing that he's trying to hit up. He's nearly all down the middle again. We're looking at 17 million points, Mr. Bloor. This is pretty impressive for a start. I believe it's 17 million.
I think it's 7 million.
Oh, is it 7 million? Oh, it
It's
is
all
7.
right.
That's
Oh, loses down the middle. He has got the punters clubhouse up the centre open as well. You can get 2 balls locked up there.
Right.
And our next player on our pool, this is Calayden.
So Clayton's going to just step forward. He's just adjusting the table. He's just about to launch down the board, Mr.
All
Bloor.
right, here he goes.
Now,
Here he goes.
Calayden's got a score in qualifying of 41 million, which sounds amazing, but Will actually scored 50 million and qualified number 1. Now, it's the ball saves on, Mr. Bloor.
That's right. There is a ball save at the start of every launch. So that lasts for perhaps 10, 15 seconds or so. So if you lose the ball straight away, but that's...
Oh, Mr. Bloor, the curse of the commentators strikes. Unfortunately, it's gone down the middle. We've got a score of just over 1 million there to start with, which
Just
is...
over a million.
Yes, just over 1 million. Alex Webb's now coming forward and going to adjust on the table
There
now.
he goes.
This is the player in qualifying that's had scores over 100 million allegedly, although he hasn't been qualified. He's about to go for the skill shot. Here he goes.
All right, let's see how he goes on the skill shot.
He's released it.
No skill shot today. That's all right. Comes down.
Going on the left-hand side. Now,
Aggressive play there, Mr. Webb. Straight up the middle.
it is straight up the middle. The ball save's just gone off, so we'll be targeting something shortly. Now, that's the first cradle that we have seen in the competition, and it's gone round the top.
This little sneaky hole up there gives you 1 million, and he's just scored it. Well
Yeah.
done.
So he's looking, and there's another cradle there, another pause. That was into Taylor's Chocolate Factory. He'll be looking to start a mode shortly, I would imagine. Here we go. Off and then round the top again, Mr. Bloor.
Nice. Okay, up to 5 million.
Yeah, it's a good start, but
He's-
again, we know, nearly up the left-hand ramp. Look at the velocity on that ball. That ball, Mr. Bloor.
Yes.
He's cradled on the right to slow it down. There we go. 2 lights and down the side.
Okay. Oh, and he's lost his first ball. That's all right. He's jumps up to just under 8. Will is in the top spot at the moment. And Milton takes the step. There he is, little zoom in on the Milton. He's getting ready to go. Let's see if he gets a skill shot.
He does. He starts with 1 million. That's a perfect start. I'm just checking.
Actually, I'm lying. He missed the skill shot. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Well, he'll be aiming for it next time, and he's got that information, and it's
Oh
gone down the
my
middle.
goodness. That is a quick ball. Comes out with 1 million. Will moves his position, takes a deep breath.
Yes.
And here he goes. He's holding that plunger down. He's going for the skill shot. Just misses it by 1.
And Mr. Bloor, I can tell you our first spot prize has just been answered successfully. The winner is Sophie from room 3, who's claimed the first prize.
Sophie from room 3?
Yes, she quickly identified the 5 students who created the table as Lockie, Will, Taylor, Bailey, and Mason, who was the one that the other person who answered did not get. So she'll be claiming her prize
Very
shortly
good.
at the end
Very
of this
good.
round. We'll deliver that to her. There we've got some...
Oh, Will trying for the centre, trying for the pit stop. Neither comes through for him. He comes out with 11 million. We're back to Calayden.
Yes, it's 11 million, but it's a fantastic start. History tells us many things, Mr. Bloor. History tells us who built the pyramids, that Edmund Hillary was the first person up Mount Everest, and we know historically that the last ball is so important in these competitions. Oh, is that the ball save's just gone off?
Just
for Calayden.
gone
That's
off,
very
unlucky.
unfortunate.
Almost 4 million, not quite.
Yep.
We move back to Alex. He's back.
Right. So
Here he goes for his 8 million.
yes, well, he's got about 3 million to catch up with Will, so that'll be interesting to see how he goes with this. We've got those, if he can get that loop around the top and the million. He's got various modes that are flashing, Mr. Bloor.
That's right. He could go up the centre, of course, to lock the ball, or he's gone up the pit stop and he started a mode. This is where the real scoring happens, Mr. Webb.
Now, Mr. Bloor, which mode has he just selected? Because it's the first mode of the competition.
All right, it's the stunt course, so you'll now see those green lights flashing on the right side. And if he can get there, which he hasn't bothered to, he's decided to go pit stop instead. He started a new mode, which is Mason's World.
So he's completed 2 modes already, Mr. Bloor. We've got that left-hand side, I believe, it's several million points, and he's now gone and locked in the middle.
He's
Mr.
in the
Bloor.
middle on 11 million, jumps up to 14
Yes.
with the mode going, you see.
So he's cradling there. He just struck that left-hand side, which caused those flashing lights. Now, Mr. Bloor, he also, there we go, he's off to the right, then down the middle, then back to the centre. We also know, Mr. Bloor, there is a reward.
Oh, down the goose. 15 at the moment. What does it go up to with the bonus? 17 million.
All right, so he's starting to, a bit of distance is starting to appear. Milton's back up. Now,
Milton is back up.
he's looking for that skill shot. He's waiting for the go. Did we get it? I think we've
Not
just missed
quite,
it,
but it's
unfortunately.
okay. He's just about doubled his score already.
Yep, now he would be looking to hit one target 3 times. The ball save's on, so he doesn't need to panic. And then starting into those modes.
Ball saves off now.
Yep, he's got to be careful. We've got this, there's no middle plunger or...
Ooh, good move,
Well,
good
that's
move.
good. No, that's a good save.
Little bounce from flipper to flipper, Mr. Webb.
Yes, and
Very
he's
tidy.
He's holding things in position, Mr.
Oh, Milton loses it. Down the middle there. Will's back. Now, final ball, third ball. This is where it can all happen. Now, Will's already a little behind Alex with his 17 million. So he'll really be wanting to throw it all up there.
He will, but you can see, Mr. Bloor, there are lots of flashing lights on the table indicating that there are things that are available, things to be lit up. There's potential there, and we have a mode.
Okay, it is the stunt course, so that's on the right-hand side. A tricky thing to hit with the left-hand flipper, and a little bit dangerous, but all good. He's now locked his first ball.
That's right. We have the potential of the multi-ball there. We've got those lights on the right-hand side, which we can see flashing. He's going to try and perhaps... Oh, he's
Back
coming.
into the pit stop.
Yeah, another mode completed, so that's 2, which is very good points. You can see that score heading up. We're trying to look at maybe starting another mode as well. The ball down the middle and then off the side and then back. He's trying for that pit stop. Nearly got it. Where's that? Oh, that ball
Oi.
come back and then he's looped around the top.
Good catch. 16 million.
Yeah.
He's chomping at Alex's
Yeah.
heels. Will he get
Oh!
it? No.
But the bonus,
Down the middle.
The bonus.
What's
is,
the bonus going to say? Oh, 18 million. Just above Alex there.
Right.
Calayden's back.
Calayden's back now. These are the championship minutes, Mr. Bloor.
This is where it comes, his final ball. This is the time that we have seen people take out the competition. So it's all down to this, and he can still get up there.
That's right, and this is the thing historically. We think, well, it's pretty challenging to make up 10 million points, 15 million points, but on this table with the multi-balls, we know it can be done. We know that Calayden's got the pedigree to do it. We know he scored 40 million points, over 40 million points. And so we've got the potential for him moving forward to be very successful. We've got some modes ready to be lit if he can
That's
strike
right,
it.
his pit stop's open.
Yeah, he's trying to target it. And it goes
he's
down the middle.
Doing the double flipper thing, and just about 10 million. Not quite, so at the moment he's in third place.
He is in third place. It's a really good effort, and for someone playing for the first time, that's fantastic. Right, Alex Webb is going to come up onto the table now. He's just going to adjust positions.
In second place at the moment, but I don't think it's going to take much. No skill shot, but maybe it don't matter.
Yeah, he looks
Oh,
like he's
there he
just
is.
gone
He's
over.
top scorer at the moment.
Yes, but it's not. We've got modes that are there. The other thing as well, it's not just, we've obviously got players to cut. Oh my goodness.
Crikey!
Oh.
Bit of a lucky manoeuvre. And,
and a catch.
lucky save.
A catch down the middle, then off to the side. But we've also want to send a message to all the people playing today. And one of the things is you've got that strategy part of things in the early stages. Are people playing possible playing? Goose?
Down the middle. That's all right, though. Top scorer at the moment with 22 million.
Right.
Now, not a huge score yet, guys, but that's fine. Enough to win at the moment, but Milton could take him out.
That's right. Milton's going to step up now. We're going for the skill shot.
He got it.
He
1
got
million.
The skill shot. That's $1 million. That's a great start for Milton.
Starts to slow down the ball there too, Mr. Webb.
It's a bit of good strategy from Milton. Good bit of play there. He hasn't been here lately. He's been unwell, but he's come back for the competition, which is great to see, Mr. Bloor.
Thank goodness he's here.
Lights.
Look at that. He's cradling the ball, thinking about it.
Yep.
Oh, into the pit stop. Well done.
Fantastic. Now, which mode has come up, Mr. Bloor?
He's on the stunt course, so that's on the right-hand side. You'll see these green lights flashing. And, of course, he's up to 7 million. So,
ball down the middle, but ball save on. Doesn't matter. That's fine. So, we've got more points coming. 8. He's approaching 10.
oh,
Just went up the left.
That's it. He was coming up, but, he ends in 4th place. So, our winner is Alex for Pool A.
Right, Mr. Bloor, are you going to get a word with him now?
I better get a quick word.
All right.
Quick word. Alex, come forward, mate. How you doing?
Good.
What were you feeling during that competition?
Really nervous.
What were you most worried about there during the comp?
I don't really know.
It's all good. It's all good. Mate, Will had the top score there for a while, but you've come in your, was it the third ball?
Yeah.
Third ball, you took it out. Well done. 22 million. How do you feel?
Really good.
Awesome, mate. We will see you. You're going to the finals. How cool's that? Last shout out to anyone?
I don't really know.
That's all good. Shout out to everyone who's watched this. Thanks to our other competitors. All good. You did well, guys. And we will see you at 2, and we'll see you guys another day. Thanks for watching, guys. Mr. Webb.
Right, Mr. Bloor. So there we have it for 2022. The first semi-final completed. Alex Webb moves forward into the final. Now the next round of competition is starting at 10 o'clock, Mr. Bloor. We look forward to that. We have some old familiar faces, a defending champion who has stated that she's going to defend her crown, and we look forward to seeing you shortly. Thank you to everyone who's watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Brilliant. See ya.